Hello YouTube, this is Lisa. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. If this is your first time to my channel, I appreciate you stopping by today. And if you are a return subscriber, thank you for coming back to see me again today. So today I'm in the kitchen and I will be canning. I started out saying that I was going to do tomato sauce, but there's been a change of plans, so I'll be doing pasta sauce because my sister let me know that we are totally out of pasta sauce. So that's what I'm going to can today, and the process is pretty much the same. It just I'll be adding more seasonings and stuff to the pasta sauce. And I also have these tomatoes here, so I'll be using these as well. So she likes them in the quart size jars, and so I don't know how many this is gonna make. It may not make many quart size, but that's just what I'm gonna do. So but first I have to core the tomatoes. I have to blanch and like de-skin them, like get the skin all off. I have one here that I had pulled out of the bag from being frozen, and the skin is pretty much coming off of it. See, the skin just pretty much comes off of it. So those I won't, the frozen ones that are thawed out, I won't be needing to blanch those because skins are coming right off. I'll just need to pull out the core. So first, starting out, I will use this to core all the tomatoes, and I will dump them into this bowl. This is my pot I'll be blanching them in, and then I'll dump them into this bowl to cool them down, and then I will be removing the skin from this bowl, and then I have another bowl that I'm gonna carry them over to the slow cooker because they will need to go into the slow cooker and cook down for at least like 4 to 6 hours so that they can get all the juice off of them. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started getting the cores out and get them into my hot pot and taking the skins off. So I'll bring you back when I get all that done. I'll be right back. Okay, you all, so I've got them all blanched and skinned. So I have them sitting here, and I will be cutting them into quarters. I'm gonna put them in here, and then I'm gonna take them and put them into the slow cooker and let them cook down. And over time, like I'll probably do maybe 4 hours, and then be draining the juice every so often. So I'm over here by the slow cooker that I'll be using to cook down the tomatoes. I've gotten these all cored, blanched, and skinned, and then I just cut them in quarters, and I'm going to put them into a slow cooker, and they will cook in here slow for about 4 hours, and every 2 hours I will come and drain off the extra juice. And so I think I'm going to get my little strainer to because it's juice down in that, so I don't want to put that into the cooker if I don't have to, because I'll be draining it off anyway. Now if you're using a tomato that has a lot of juice, you may want to do this for about 6 hours so you can be able to get all the juice cooked out of it. And you may have to use more tomatoes, because juicy tomatoes, it will and that's all it is juice. It's not much meat, and you want to use a tomato like a paste tomato that will give you more meat, so you'll have more sauce. Now, even though these are a paste tomato, still a lot of juice right here, and then more is gonna cook out. And I still have all those tomatoes in the sink that I gotta process too, but I won't blanch those. Those are already pulling away from the skin anyway. So, but that's it for this. I'm gonna let them sit here and cook down for a couple hours, and in about a couple hours I will bring you back. It is 2:18. I'm getting this started late. I should have started first thing this morning, but I had some running around to do, and so I'm just now getting started. But around 4:18 I will come back and drain some more juice off of them, and then we'll go from there. So you all just stick around and get a cup of tea. Make you some sun tea. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So it's probably been about 5 hours. All I've done was 2 or 3 times went in and drained the juice off of the tomatoes. And so the tomatoes that I blanched and skinned, I put into the slow cooker, and then the tomatoes that were frozen, I skinned those and I cooked them on a pot on the stove. So they're all ready now, and they are here in this pot. Now everything that I've done up until this point, and even this, I'm gonna use my little hand blender to make it saucy. But even after that, that's how I make the tomato sauce. But if you remember at the beginning of the video, I'm going to be making pasta sauce today. So I'm going to be adding seasonings and everything. So right now I'm going to use my hand mixer to blend this to make the sauce, make it saucy. Got my blender right here, and I'll turn it off and let you listen to some music. This is my sauce, and it's not perfect, but it's mine. And so at this point, what we would normally do when we just make it the tomato sauce is just bring this to a boil, and then turn it off and put it in jars and let it water bath can for 35 minutes. But this is going to be pasta sauce, so I'm going to be adding seasonings to this, and you can add whatever you like. I've made my own Italian seasoning, and I don't have much of it left, but I'm going to use the rest of that, and I'll be making some more of it. I will be adding that, and my rosemary, my basil, my oregano, my garlic powder, my thyme, and paprika, and I think that's about it. Onion powder. I'll be using all of that in here, and it's about it just depends on how much you're making. You can use 4 to 6 tablespoons, and you'll also be adding sugar, so you know, it's just 4 to 6 tablespoons of everything to get to the taste that you want. So I'll be right back. Okay, we have been tasting it and tweaking it, and so we are I can't zoom in when it's on the front camera, but that's what it looks like. So I am going to, I've brought it to a boil, and I am going to let it cook, turn it down and let it cook for 30 minutes on low, and then I'll come back and can it. So I'll be right back. Okay, you all, I have let this cook for 30 minutes, and it is ready. It smells good. It smells real good. The recipe calls for a certain amount, but I don't think that I have as much as the recipe calls for. So I had to add my ingredients to our taste. So I kind of made up my own recipe today on seasoning this pasta sauce. It still tastes good. It really smells good. And so this is what it looks like. And you can see all the seasonings and everything in it. The rosemary, the thyme, all that, you can see it. And so now I am going to can it. So I got my jars sitting here in the canner. I washed them and I put them in here, and they've been in the canner for a while. So I am going to take the jars out. Each jar is going to get 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Let me get my jars out of the canner. And remember, these are the jar lifters. So I'm going to be using quart size jars today. And I don't think this is going to make but about three jars, if that many. I got 4 in here. So I am going to add I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the lemon juice. So I'm gonna let it process in the water bath canner for 35 minutes, and then I will bring you back. Okay, so the water bath process has completed, and I have turned the pot off, and I'm going to take the jars out and set them over here to the side. So I'll do that now. You always take your tops off away from you. So there they are. Okay, so there they are. I'm gonna sit and let the tops pop. I love the tops popping. Okay, you all, so the we just had some company to come by, so we've been standing outside talking. But anyway, the pasta sauce is out, and it is here, and it looks really good. I only had 3 jars, but I will leave a recipe in the description box, so if you all would be interested in making yourself some. So okay, you all, my phone is out of space, so I'm just deleting stuff and trying to end the video. So this is one of my Jar It Up 2023 videos. I actually didn't have as much as the recipe calls for, so that's the reason why I had to season by taste. And if you make it, that's how you'll have to do it. You know, you may have more, you may not have as much, so you just kind of have to season it to taste. But I will leave the recipe in the description box so you'll know what goes in it, and then you may want to add or take away. It's just however you want to make it. So you all stay safe, you stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.